When I first came up with the idea to put the lamp under the sea, I figured it would just be putting a lamp under the sea, simple as. But as I thought about it more and more, with the potential of the lamp rusting and sea life growing on it, I thought it would be a great idea to disassemble a lamp, keep all the pieces, all the nice chrome springs, keep those separate, tether it underwater, so that when we reconstructed it, we could put all the nice new components back on to have that juxtaposition of, you know, aged lamp and brand new lamp.
I'm David Jones, I'm from Triton Scuba, and I'm here to do some diving and hopefully take some underwater footage as well of this lamp. I'm helping Tristan with his Creating Balance project, and what we're going to do is put this lamp under the water, and as you can see, it has no paint on it, and hopefully it's going to sort of develop some growth and become a part of the habitat for underwater life, and then we're going to come back and have a look and see how we get on. So what we're going to do first of all, we've got a team of divers here. I've got a minimum required team. I'm going to put a diver in, and the first thing we're going to do is actually create a shelf on the pier so that we can then place this down under the water. Now the plan is that we'll place it low enough so that no matter what the state of the tide, the lamp will always be under the water. So hopefully in 1 or 2 months it should really start to look something completely different to what it does now. I went back after, I think, probably 6 weeks, expecting to have a few bits and pieces growing on it, maybe the odd crab or crustaceans sort of swimming around or crawling around. This totally blew me away. And it was just totally covered in algae and sea squirts and some of the most amazing stuff. How it grows so quickly is just phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. And it's just totally changed the look of the lamp. I think the other thing as well, the lamp became a part of the environment. It almost disappeared. You virtually couldn't see it if you didn't know it was there.
We were hoping for a little bit of rust, and that was probably about it. But within 2 weeks, life had started to grow on the lamp, and it had really altered beyond any expectations we had. When we took the lamp out, it had sea squirts growing all over it, there were crabs coming out of it, there were fish living all over it, and over a period of 2 months the lamp had completely changed and almost become a living object itself. The final result though looks absolutely incredible, and it's way beyond our expectations. Creating Balance for me is working on a variety of projects that almost gets me away from being a graphic designer. Not that I don't love that job, I do very much, but by being able to work on projects like the one with the lamp, it gets me to explore ideas that I don't even know what the outcome is going to be, and to me personally that is kind of what balances me out. As a graphic designer, I've almost got it all there and I know what I can do. Some projects are harder than others, of course, but when you're working on more artistic, creative projects, you sometimes have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, and that kind of creates that balance within my life, not necessarily knowing what could happen next.
Creative balance means to me, as a person who actually has moved from my own photography for fun into being able to make it an actual job, I still find it important to make sure that I can separate my personal photography from my work photography, and I tend to do that by using digital for work due to its convenience, and I tend to stick with what I started with, which is film photography, analog cameras for my personal work. Sometimes the balance is difficult to get because I may be doing a lot of work and not having enough time to actually go out and develop my own ideas and my own concepts, and likewise the other side of that is sometimes it's good to have lots of personal time to create new ideas at my analog cameras and in my personal time, and transfer those concepts and new ideas to work to come up with new ideas for clients. Having the Anglepoise lamp has been fantastic. We have a studio at Strong Island, and I've brought my lamp into there, and I use that to create light around the workspace. I do a lot of work on the computer, particularly for photography and film production, and that involves a lot of late nights normally as well. And having that sort of special type of light with the movement that it has, and a very large desk, and I'm quite messy, so I have lots of paperwork and ideas and thoughts spread around the computer, so it creates a sort of pool of light that I can work within. And we have some really nice feature lights in the studio anyway that are old ship's lights, and rather than sort of them not working together, I think they actually work really well together, that we have these really nice old ship's lights and we have a fantastic Anglepoise lamp as a sort of centerpiece on the desk that can give sort of focused light where we need it. As well as being a photographer, I'm obviously a human being, and light is really important to me in all sorts of ways. With my photography, I personally love to shoot colour and very highly saturated colour photographs and subjects, and it's that splitting up of the light, it reflecting off these objects and coming back at different frequencies into the film and into the sensor, and being able to bring those colours to life with my photography is the thing I love most. And I think in an environment like by the water or in some woods or on the beach, and creating these clashes of colour between man-made objects and nature itself is one of the things I love about photography.
Hi, my name's Tristan Savage, and I'm a graphic designer and creative director.
Hello, my name's Paul Gonella. I'm a filmmaker and a photographer.